Okay. Yay. It's not letting people join the meeting. Why not?
That piece. And
Wait, I didn't.
that piece. And
Wait, I didn't.
wait.
No.
That piece.
Hello, Aaron. I think we might have talked officially like once.
And
Wait, I didn't.
wait.
Woohoo! In like 3 different, maybe 4 different places.
No.
Is
That
it
piece.
profile picture? Hello, Aaron. Are we sure? We might have talked officially like once.
And
Wait, I didn't.
wait.
Woohoo! In like 3 different, maybe 4 different places. Wait,
No.
Yeah, start it.
What's up, guys?
Is
It's-
it profile picture? Hello, Aaron. Are we sure? We
No.
might have talked officially
Aaron,
like
turn on
And-
your video.
Wait, I didn't.
Oh my god, we're getting so much stuff. I don't know what that means.
Wait.
Woohoo! In like 3 different, I have no idea what's going on, but we are officially streaming.
No.
Welcome to Millionaires in Training, a young entrepreneur group. Yeah, start it. 24-year-olds that want to learn about
What's up,
Right.
guys?
Is
Have
it
to turn this
profile
down.
Hello, Aaron.
Okay, now I
Bro.
can't accidentally leak all our information. That's one thing we have to work on.
Please don't.
I won't. I promise. I'll try not to. Oh my god, we got 2 viewers. Hello, guys. Probably from, I don't know. I have the stream pulled up. Everything seems to be working. From
Awesome.
my understanding.
I mean, I have the video just kind of going on my,
me too. But mute it. Make sure you mute it.
yeah, it's muted.
Okay, good.
Make the algorithm
anything,
like it
anything
more.
we need to fix? Anything I did wrong?
I can't
Not
love
they know of.
computer.
Anything I did wrong? Let's see. Maybe we want to have this chat open. Pop out. Oh, nice. I found a pop out chat. So we can read chat from here. I can read chat.
Alright, I have an idea.
Okay.
We should ban all Honduran people.
Okay, Aaron. No. No.
Be serious.
Aaron, if you weren't Jacob's friend or Jacob wasn't my, or Jacob wasn't my friend, you would already be gone. So I suggest be nice.
Aaron. Bro, chill. Okay. You guys can start. You guys can start. Okay. What have you guys been doing today?
Today, me and Ethan both. Ethan and I, thank you. Both have been working at my parents' real estate brokerage, me as COO and Ethan as maintenance coordinator.
Okay, well, that's actually a good thing we should bring up. I couldn't get a hold of him for 2 minutes to ask him a couple questions. So he was busy today. And
yeah,
I was on a call with Aaron making videos for his channel. That's what I did so far today. And now I'm here. And I said.
Meanwhile, I was casually hiring new people, training the new people, coordinating logs, talking to that one deputy in the nearby town, as in like police. What else was I doing? I was talking to several different contractors. I guess last night I was rewriting systems for the business. It's been a busy 24 hours.
I agree. I've been like just trying to get more clients on my social media, just DMing and DMing more. Just like
that's one way to do it.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I think we've got 3 viewers. What's up, 3 viewers? You are, yeah. I don't know. Okay, Ethan, you have anything to say?
I mean, I can add on to what you asked of what did I do today, which is I worked as a maintenance coordinator, which really I did what I would do normally. And there were 2 emergencies, which I think is normal or low for a Monday, so.
Oh, really? What were
Nothing
the emergencies? What happened? Why were there emergencies?
Spraying water.
Spraying water? Like,
yeah.
Wait, do you guys also do your parents' properties?
Or just yes.
Well, I mean, we're working at the real estate brokerage, which manages all of it. Ethan's properties, my properties, parents' properties, and a handful of other people's properties.
It's your guys', so it's your parents' brokerage, or your, wait?
They own it. I'm currently the COO, which does all the day-to-day stuff. Ethan's some random guy in some random position, and
I deal with all stuff.
Ethan's sitting there like this. No.
People kept throwing stuff to do at me, and I'm tired. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm ready for the meeting, so.
Yeah, you say that knowing full well that the most common word said at the office today was Devin. Or,
I know.
Hey, Devin.
Bro, I've spent way too much money today on just trying to get the stream to start.
Like, well, we have viewers, so I will take it.
Right? Listen, so first I go and buy I buy the premium for Streamlabs, like a multi-stream, right? I bought it on the wrong account. They won't give me my money back. Now I bought it again. For a solid 20 minutes, it wasn't letting me buy it. I'm doing this all an hour before the stream, right? For a solid 20 minutes, it just wasn't letting me buy it, right? Then I go into the and then I go in Rumble. If you do not have 5 subscribers, you cannot stream without a paid plan. I'm like,
I would have made 5 alt accounts.
I would
technically I have 2 accounts.
It was like $10, and I don't even know what it gave me. I didn't even read it. I just bought it. Like I don't care. I just want to stream, right? So just so Devin's happy, I bought the Rumble thing, and I don't know, man, anymore.
You could have. Okay.
We
have.
You know what? At least it's going to a good cause. We like Rumble, all right?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's been kind of stressful. I mean, oh look, we're getting more people. Tyler, right? I want to. Yeah, it's Tyler. Let's go. I'm starting.
Yo, it's my boy Tyler. It was good.
Aaron, do you know Tyler?
Yeah, bro, he my boy. I already know how it is.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, next thing we know, like, Professor Fortnite's gonna come in.
Do we?
Someone just
left. Let's not try.
There goes Aaron.
We topics.
Huh?
Devin, pull up your top.
Oh, you got topics today? Finally. Don't tell me it's used up. Don't tell me it's used up.
Yeah, always. What about you, Lucian? What have you been working on recently?
You don't have topics, dude.
Yes, so I've been working on a new Twitter campaign for my company, experimenting with Twitter ads and pixels on websites, so Twitter ad pixels, as well as I just had about 6 meetings today with some big potential clients for my site.
Oh, nice. I have a question for you. When you have like potential clients, can you elaborate on that? Like, what is like your goal with your clients? Like, what are you doing for them?
Yeah, so normally people find my site just for like word of mouth, but I target bigger people on like Twitter, so people with lots of a big following, or produce high quality assets, and I get them into a meeting. So
Oh, you're
yeah,
the you do the Roblox, right?
yeah,
Oh, so they do the assets for you, right? Like the higher
yeah.
quality ones, right? What kind of Roblox games are you making? How many do you have, or just one?
On my website, there's 9,000 products so far.
9,000? But games?
There's like games, assets, guns, scripts. It's only been going for under a
Oh,
year,
so you're
and
not making games, you're making assets, correct?
yeah. So there's assets and there's games in there, and they contribute to games being made on Roblox. We're also working a bit on GTA now as well.
Really? So
Yeah.
do they pay you to use your assets?
So I charge a 10% commission on every sale, and that's the only fee I charge. In the future, there'll be a membership, and a few other things I'll be adding to it. But yeah, it's just
So you
10%
want to
commission
have
at the moment.
recurring customers with the membership,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So like the plan is, it's estimated 70% of sellers will sign up to a membership, and that'll be released probably in a month once the V2 of the website's finished.
Okay. Wait, can you tell me your website real quick? I could pull it up
Yeah,
on the stream.
it's clearlydev.com.
Okay, let me quickly try to pull it up on the stream. Clearlydev.com. Oh, I found it. Wait, I think I already saw this one. I saw it last time, right? So yeah, if you guys want to go check out, definitely go check out Lucien and his website at clearlydev.com. I could see. Where'd you make this website on? Squarespace? Where'd you make it on?
So the base of the website's built off WordPress, and then the rest is custom code.
Oh, nice.
But our new website's fully built customly, and we're going to be using MongoDB and a bit of Rust for that one.
Nice. It's pretty cool. Okay. So that's amazing, Lucien. Okay, Aaron, what even is that? Okay. Let's ignore Aaron, guys, for now.
That's only for me.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
7.
So there we go. What else?
Does anyone from the meeting or on Twitch, what do you want us to talk about? And
Yeah.
Jacob, tell me what Twitch chat says, because I'm doing this.
Yes, I will tell you.
The market for pretzels. And
What?
your opinions on it.
Huh?
Market for pretzels. Pretzels, probably not a great investment unless you own the company that makes them. In which,
True.
I don't know, it's a food
I mean-
company, which means lots of government regulation, but
Mold.
theoretically you could make a lot.
You can't store it for that long.
Exactly.
You can't hold on to it. You can't buy it and hold. Nobody's responding yet. I don't. So yeah, the market for pretzels. If you're not making a company for pretzels, you're probably not going to come out on top of it. Right? And what else? Let's talk about what other forms of investments are there other than like the obvious ones.
Department.
Department? What?
Elaborate.
Elaborate, yes, please.
Investing in a department store, like retail.
Oh, retail. Oh, yeah, because Aaron actually wants to start a retail, he told me. I was saying to him when I was talking to him personally, I was telling him retail's kind of like dying off because of the online industry right now.
Yeah. In-person retail is like, in all forms,
Yeah.
like really everything from like in-person stores to shopping malls to heck office space as well. It's just
It's dying off slowly.
dying. It's becoming the home for the homeless.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I believe Bucky Fuller predicted 50 or more years ago.
Yeah.
Most people make money in the retail industry by the technology they make. So there's a company called Ocado, who are basically an online sort of like grocery shop. They don't make their money from selling like the goods on their website. They made the money from their stock sorting system, which links the website, which linked everything else. They sold that for a couple million rather than the actual products they sell on the website. And lots of people are starting to make new technology for these type of companies, and that's where the real money is in that industry.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah.
I think there's a market for curbside pickup businesses that like don't necessarily have in-store products, but like you just pick it up at the curb.
I agree. There is like still a market that you could technically squeeze in if you're doing like curbside pickup. Those tend to be a lot more, what's it called? What's the word I'm trying to use? I don't know. They just tend to be a lot more. Why did I forget this word?
Some of those things can be good, although that's not perfect. Like that could go away as well.
It's not the ideal business.
Yeah, it's not ideal. I mean, possibly something with delivery. At least until you're replaced with drones, which could be coming soon.
But you could also use like the drones to your advantage, to be fair.
Or if you can get the drones yourself and get those on your side, wipe out your competition. I mean, heck, if you're Atlas Gold, I totally can make book references about this, but create a good delivery drone.
You could do that right now. You could also go for like a more of a approach of drop shipping. A lot of people are doing right now, but I don't know if you'd consider that retail. Technically.
Although I do know that Amazon has been down in sales lately, although that could be some of the recession. But I don't know, maybe people are starting to shift and say, hey, I do want to actually touch things before I buy them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think, maybe just like 2%, but I don't think that's a big reason. I think like with inflation where it is and not just massive economic growth that we've been having, people aren't certain that they're going to be doing better, and so they're not certain that they want to buy as much extra stuff, which I mean is frequently what you're getting on some of this, like Amazon and all.
Hi, Austin.
Getting a what was I gonna say? Oh, so that as well as that's probably not so much. Never mind. But yeah, I forget who had mentioned the economy. But and by the way, we're not in a recession because because the government hasn't said that it's a recession yet. It doesn't. You know what? That's now called. I'm not gonna make that. This doesn't come from the recession farm in Argentina, so it's not an actual recession. Even if it looks like a recession, it smells like a recession. Not a recession.
But you
just change the definition of stuff.
You know what I'm actually like? What could result in the new why Amazon's going down in sales? In my opinion, because there's a lot more drop shippers now since it's gotten popular in late 2022, and what happened is that now these drop shippers are getting items for $1.50 from AliExpress shipped from China, right? They're getting those items for $1.50, and some people don't even know the quality, because if you're getting it for $1.50, you don't really know if the quality is gonna be good or bad, because when you're getting it for $1.50, I'm gonna guess that the quality's not gonna be amazing on the item, right? That's why I bet you people are wanting to shop in retail more often now, because of drop shippers. I have a feeling about that. That could be a reason also.
Can you tell me? I'm not entirely sure what drop shipping is. Do you?
Okay, I could explain it. So basically, what drop shipping is you know websites like AliExpress or websites like that sell
Not
items
really.
for like very cheap. They're like, let's just say,
Basic.
they're
Little
so
bit.
people take those items for $2, right? And then go and make an online store or go on like Amazon, list the item for $30, and then ship it out. Instead of typing their address, instead of them going into AliExpress and typing in their address, they type in the consumer's address directly, and it will automatically ship it to them, and then they're just making the whatever their profit margins are.
Huh.
It's interesting, but I feel like that's kind of what's going down in Amazon right now. A lot of drop shipping stores are being opened right now, and there's a lot of people drop shipping on Amazon and causing Amazon's quality to go down. That's my opinion
I believe
on it.
that.
That's my opinion on it.
That could be correct. I would have to do a lot more research into it. But
You
I
can
mean,
fact
theoretically,
check
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the
I mean,
logic
I've
adds
gotten some
up.
cheap.
What? Okay.
I said I've bought some cheap stuff on there before, so I could believe that.
Yeah. Like, sometimes items on Amazon could be, like, really, like, cheap quality, and you pay, like, $30 for it. That's what's been
Yeah.
happening to a lot of people recently.
It can be good, it can be bad.
Yeah, it could go either way. Really.
Austin, you doing anything exciting? You get any deals? I know you set up a website a few days ago or a week ago.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, we have another mobile home. We're gonna give them an offer after we get an inspection on it. No one got to them yet. We're like the first people. And it's really distressed. And right now I am driving around. I think what the plan we're trying to do, because California is super expensive, and everything in LA is like, not that volatile. We're planning to go into like more inland into California where the property values are like below or like below 500,000, because everything here is like 500,000 or above. Like that's like the worst. And that's like Compton, and like that's the worst here. So we're thinking of like going into like Riverside, because there's like a lot of foreclosures going on there. But their bandit signs are working. Escrow's open for that deal. The seller is kind of emotionally unstable, but it's probably going to close because she's cooperating with us.
All right, that's good. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I recently.
And yeah, I'm just like going onto we're working with a realtor to get us all the absentee owners lists. I just looked through all 400 houses on Google Maps, and then right now I'm just driving to them to check like the validity, if it still looks like that, and I'm gonna mail to them and door knock.
Sounds
Yep.
Good. Give me 1 second, guys.
That's all I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Sun's too hot here.
I believe it is getting to be summer pretty soon. When does it actually switch over to summer? Does anyone know?
I don't know.
Well, it's getting to be that point soon, and you're in California. It gets hot there.
Yes, it does. It's
Although
really
the
hot.
weather overall is like generally pretty good there.
Yeah. There's no bad weather here.
But they don't really get any like rainstorms in Ohio. If you went to Ohio, you'd think the world was ending.
Are there like tornadoes there or what?
No, the tornadoes we leave to Kansas, but what you consider the really heavy rain, at least based off the people we talked to in San Diego, it's fairly spring.
Yeah, it was raining for like 10 minutes in San Diego, and they thought it was this massive storm. And raining for 10 minutes in Ohio is nothing.
Mhm.
Like, you can go days without seeing the sky in Ohio.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep. And it'll be sunny and 75 one day and then 20 the next day.
Yeah.
That's like Illinois weather for you. It could be like 20s, 75, 20, 20, 30, 80, 20. It could be like
No,
80s in the
Tyler,
middle.
you make us sound. No, that is so much better than we actually are. No, we actually are is every 15 minutes the temperature can change by up to 30 degrees. There was one day near
Hey,
us
That's
when we
true.
had all 4 seasons in one day. I'm not even kidding. We had sunny
I mean,
and somewhat warm.
We're saying
We had snow. We had rain, and we had something else.
What?
the Ohio
Ah.
weather is as consistent as the thoughts of some politicians.
It's literally just like the northern states, like Indiana, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio, all those, like the central, like northern states, Wisconsin, they have like crazy weather. Like it's so inconsistent. Like it's like
because of the
crazy.
Great Lakes.
Especially South Dakota winters, from what I've heard.
No, I don't
Well,
know.
I hear those are cold, but I don't think they're as roll.
No,
No,
I
you
think
want
an
Buffalo,
excessive.
New York.
Hey, Devin.
Go ahead, Austin.
Hey, Devin. If I drove to Ohio yet tomorrow, I had nothing and I was eating ramen at the gym, and then I called Bill Cook and I asked him to help me door knock to explain how to door knock, and I just did that for the next 2 months without sleep. Like I just door knocked entire neighborhoods. Do you think it'd be possible I could just get a deal from that? Just asking for advice.
If you're door knocking with Bill Cook, I'm guessing you'd get a lot of deals for 2
Really?
months of 24/7, which is a little bit excessive, but I mean,
You will die a week through. And second off, you're with Bill Cook, best door knocking teachers out there. You'll find something. And
I think Bill lives in Florida, which is more your weather.
So how do you find? I don't understand. What is the skill behind door knocking? I'm confused.
Negotiation. Finding out what people want, going out and getting it, giving it to them at a profit.
If you want to go
That's
out
the skill.
to a door knocker, someone who lives on your side of the country, John Burley, he lives in Phoenix, Arizona, started door knocking with Bill, selling vacuums door to door.
Well, I mean, they both did it. I don't think they actually started the idea together.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm pretty sure they did it together. He said that in his spring training event.
I think he was
You go to
just,
the spring training?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, he
Wait,
had
who
like
went to
real
the
estate
spring
spring training. Say that again?
Wait, take it for it, but then I wasn't able to go to John Burley's thing in Phoenix.
Rip.
Oh.
Why not? Oh. Why not?
That week had, I think, I forgot, but it was a while ago. But I remember I did an Exchangers 4,000 plus John Burley ticket, back $6,000 note. So
Nice.
yeah, now I borrow 4,000 and I'm paying at 6,000. So
That's
great world. I'm paying 30% interest.
Nice.
Yeah, if you can
Anything-
get that, that's a pretty good deal.
Or whatever we're streaming to.
Bro,
Yeah, we have any questions or anything from the streams?
No. Imagine like a couple months from now, and then we got like 100 to 200 viewers, just like asking us questions inside the chat. That'd be fun, right?
Yeah. And what's probably going to happen is like you're going to end up being kind of the moderator, and then we're going to have like all the people on the Discord server are also asking questions, and then you're just like, you ask the question, and then any of us try to.
Well, I'll probably eventually my plan is to get moderators, like for my social media management. So I'll probably, but for now it's just me, because we're pretty early.
So don't bring in a moderator that acts like Aaron. No offense to Aaron, but this is supposed to be a serious meeting.
Yeah, you know Aaron sometimes. He's funny. But, you know, wait, what was I gonna say? If anybody here needs social media manager or knows somebody who needs it, please refer them to me. I mean, yeah. Right? That's how you're supposed to say it?
Sure. Do you have a website?
I'm working on one right now, as we speak. But right now...
Moderate self-promotion allowed.
Okay, thank you. Also, go subscribe to Jacob Invest while you're at it.
Bruh.
You have merch?
Yeah.
This.
That was pushing the envelope.
What?
Yeah, that one was pushing. Wait, you have merch, and how do I get MIT merch?
I have people who make merch, but you could... So, for the start, when you're making merch, don't, like, mass produce it. Make a couple of sizes and, like, 3 shirts per person that, like, you want to have the merch, right? And then, like, I'm actually going to be selling my shirts this summer at the 3-day, in July. So, I think we're not getting too many. It's a 500 people event. We're getting, like, I think 75 shirts, just so we have a little bit more than we need. A little bit, you know, spread out in the sizes, and, you know, I'm gonna have, like, my whole table at the 3-day, where I'm gonna promote MIT, number 1, right? Number 2, I'm promoting my social media management, and number 3, I'm promoting, like, my shirts and everything, right? So it'll be pretty cool.
Cool. I mean, technically you don't have to promote MIT number 1, but I definitely appreciate it.
No, I want to, because if I'm vice president, I might as well promote it, right? If I get my whole own table, and there's like 600, 700 people coming, I might as well promote it, right? If I have nothing else to promote.
Right. Oh,
it's like the shirts are gonna take the table.
Remind me the next time we're talking, I actually have like a cool color flyer that I can send you. You can tweak a little bit.
Okay.
Like, instead of join Devin and Ethan's Young Entrepreneur Group, you can say join Jacob's, because that's who they know. And your vice president, so close enough.
I don't have a card printer, so I'm probably gonna have to print it somewhere else where they do have a card printer.
Yeah, but if you go to like Staples office, I don't know, or whatever color printed place, but that'll save you time for making.
I'm gonna do that probably.
About
I'm gonna have those flyers. I'm gonna have like little business cards for my, you know, I'm gonna have little business cards for my social media management. I'm also gonna have on my social media manager, I also have to work on like posts, because today I just yesterday I DM'd a client and they responded to me today, a potential client, right? And they're like, bro, you've got like 2 followers on Instagram, right? How are you gonna manage mine, right? I'm like, I haven't really been posting it yet, no. But I have to start like putting out content on my actual like Instagram for my social media management, because I haven't put out anything on there yet.
Well, you could just show off a project that you've done if you've promoted other people's stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna like kind of, you know, slip in a couple projects I did from MIT, a couple that I did for Aaron, you know, here and there. So that's probably how I'm gonna gain some trust, you know, in the group. And I need like, I don't know.
Build a little portfolio.
Yeah, I need like a little portfolio.
You build a little portfolio website that's got you can just send them to, and they can look through some of your projects you've done.
Yeah, you could do that also, like a little. I'm probably gonna, because I have like this slideshow I usually run all my clients through, so I'm probably just gonna put like a little bit of like a slide where it's just like a couple clients I've worked with and like the best projects or something, you know, I've done with them. Something like that. Something so it's like trustworthiness. Because, like, my first client was actually MIT, Devin, right? And because my first client was supposed to be this huge company for cybersecurity, right? They're still gonna be my clients, but they just
I just got there first.
they're just working on a website right now, so that's why I kind of have to wait a little bit. But first I signed MIT. MIT is doing amazing so far. I think ever since I joined, better Discord server, amazing Minecraft server. You should go join that like right now. Like the Minecraft server is amazing. What else? I've got all their social medias together. I got the everything together. Then I signed Aaron on like a special plan. Aaron has a special plan, right? Because he obviously doesn't have enough money to be paying $800 a month. So he does my editing for free and pays a little bit more. He does my editing for my YouTube videos for free. It's kind of like a trade, right? And then he also pays like $100 on top of that, and sometimes he helps me out with the videos. So yeah, that's kind of what I did there.
That's what business really is trading value for value, man.
Yeah, I mean, because now Aaron, right? How much I normally pay him for something, so his it's kind of hard to explain, right? So he has $100, and that he has to pay by the end of the month. Every time he does, let's just say he puts subtitles on a video, I'll take off $5-10 off of that $100, and then ends up being free for him per every month, and then I just get some extra help on the social media side, right? So it's kind of like a trade. So like some of your videos, Devin, are actually the most recent one. I know you liked it, because you told me. I can't actually pull it up right now, but the most recent one, the subtitles are actually made by Aaron. So, yeah, I really like
as long as it's getting done and it looks good, I don't care.
I mean, Aaron's good at subtitling. He doesn't like it, but I'm bad at subtitling and I don't like it, so I might as well have it do it. Subtitling's so annoying because you have to go through each word, type in a word, do all the settings, type in another word, do all the settings. So annoying. So
yeah. It was a while before I learned that there was a automatic subtitles button on Instagram.
Yeah.
Which still isn't that good, but it's way better than manually typing in.
No, I have Aaron manually type it in.
Yeah.
The auto subtitler does not look as good as typed in. Because I usually use, for the most part, I usually use auto subtitler.
Someone probably build an AI to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are people that build AIs. They're just not accurate.
I think there's an AI for everything. There's an AI for everything by now.
Almost everything.
Almost. Okay, how about this? Let's touch on AI for a little bit. Right? Interesting topic, right? What can AI not replace?
Well, currently, emotion.
Really good at
well, but like in the future, like what will be foolproof for the next 10 years?
Feelings.
Feelings.
Having feelings.
So basically, you're saying like therapists.
No, I
real
like
estate.
they only
Real
go off
estate,
logic.
yes. Yeah, real estate's a good one. They can't replace real estate. At least, I don't know how they would do that. To be fair, right?
What part?
I mean, eventually there will be no distinction between AI and humans in anything. But in the near future,
I need to tell you guys something. There's this game on the internet. It's called Human or AI. It puts you into a game. You've played it before. It's so much fun. You have to guess who you were chatting to was a human or an AI, and you guys are just in like a text message conversation for a minute, and at the end of it, it asks you was a human or an AI, and you have to guess. And if you get it right, you get like you get like a score, right?
Cool.
It's really fun. Like I get it wrong like half of the time. Like it feels like a human, and like it's an AI. Like what the hell?
Huh.
They like make mistakes on purpose, right? They sometimes like run out of time on purpose. Like it's really weird, and sometimes it's really cool, and like play along with like everything you say. So that's cool.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Scary, but not bad. So what we're saying is you could totally, like, you could be an AI right now.
Yeah.
Or anytime I'm texting you and nobody would know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob actually isn't real. He's just a robot and an AI.
Yeah, guys. Sorry, be
I feel like the way to tell is to try to make it uncomfortable and see how it responds. Humans
No, it
don't
plays
respond.
along. I tried that. It plays along.
You got to get. Well,
It's
maybe that's
hard.
not a good topic for this conversation.
It's hard.
What is the unladen velocity of a swallow? If it knows the answer, it's a robot.
No, it should know. I've asked ChatGPT that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it knows.
Yeah, no real
No,
person
but
cares
sometimes-
enough to know.
No, but sometimes you know what happens. It tells you I don't know on purpose.
Well, then you go to the next possible test if you're a robot question.
Yeah.
That's just the first one.
Popular videos that people should know. I don't know. Make a culture reference and see if they get it.
No, then
Why
you
are we
get everything. But wait, there's the. I was gonna bring up. Oh yeah, me and my friend are actually discussing this topic. Can AI technically code better AI?
I think it's been done.
You're talking like self-learning models. Like you use self-learning AI to code in different AI that like drive cars and video games and stuff. So yeah, I guess it can.
Bullet.
Games out of.
Yeah,
Can
Code
it be
Bullet. Yeah, that
smarter?
guy.
But can it be smarter? That's the
AI can get better at something. Here's the problem with AI improving itself. To actually make it improve itself, it has to know what to improve. So if you can summarize it as have the car go further, and that's better, then it will be able to learn, theoretically. It has been done. It will be able to learn, all right, so use these controls at these times in these situations, and you will get the furthest possible reps.
I mean, you could literally.
Or you'll
AI
be a
could do
snake
anything.
swinging in circles for 3 hours, but that's besides.
I mean, AI could do like everything now. Almost, right?
AI will replace most basic jobs in the next 5 to 10 years. I think.
That's definitely.
Personal opinion, but.
No, that's like definitely true. Like most like basic, like very basic, like, and then like it already started with like the self checkout. I mean,
AI
that's
can
more, like,
do most of it. I think anything AI can do now, in 5 or 10 years, it'll be reliable enough to consistently do in which it can be used in business. Consistency is the key.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there's so much that AI could do right now. It's crazy. I mean,
hey, Lucian, random question. Lucian, do you think AI will be able to design models for video games pretty soon?
Yes, so there's actually quite a few people designing Blender plugins that are based on AI and can basically finish off your model. There's also AI generated few models, but they're not that great. But it's definitely looking towards the fact that in a few years you'll be able to tell AI, make me a city, and be able to 3D model it to whatever extent you want. So yeah.
Definitely. I mean, like the first like jobs that are gonna be overtaken is like art. Did you ever?
I mean, AI can already.
Did you try Midjourney?
Yeah.
Midjourney's crazy. Like it's like really high quality and knows like everything. Like holy crap.
I already use AI to do some of my bookkeeping. I have my accounting software has AI built into it, and it just reconciles books and does a lot of the boring crap that nobody wants to do.
I know, right?
Ethan, you could be replaced by AI. I'm still trying to figure out how to hook AI into Rent Manager so I can eliminate most of an entire job position. And by still trying, I mean I had the idea and haven't done anything about it, but it's in there. If I knew somebody that was good at AI, I'd figure out a way.
I mean, if you got a repetitive task, I mean, AI is usually a good fit for it.
Yeah, repetitivity, like, yeah. If it's like very repetitive, AI just learns it over time. It just starts doing it over and over and over and over again. I mean,
AI
I wish
is
there was just like an AI that could just like, put in offers for me. So I don't have to write out all the contracts. It probably can, to be fair. Right?
Yeah, you can. There's definitely ways to do it. Heck, there's ways to do that with minimal AI, like actually writing the purchase and sale agreement. That thing that could easily like with little to no AI, like you could do no AI, but then you'd have to do some research and stuff yourself, or you could theoretically have an AI go and look up. All right, what is the property address? All right, here's the parcel number. Here's who owns it. Here's the company name you entered for me to put in, and then you just put in your name, your company's name, and the address, and it fills in most of the rest for you. At least based on my.
You know what is really useful with AI for my social media management? Like, for you, I don't have to use this, right? But, like, for some people, like, that, I don't know what they're really doing. Like, for example, I have no clue about cybersecurity, like, at all, right? So you could just go and ask, give me an idea for a couple posts about cybersecurity. Elaborate. And you design the post, right? Obviously, I don't have to do it for MIT because I'm very familiar with like business and like young entrepreneurship, obviously, right?
Although when you run out of ideas, because you eventually will, go ahead, use ChatGPT to come up with the ideas, not to write the posts.
Writing posts with AI, it could be good sometimes, but I don't usually use it. I don't use it when it comes to, I usually use it to write descriptions on my YouTube channel. I don't use it to write descriptions on social media management YouTube channels or anything, because that just shows, because they could do it. My whole point of the social media manager is to show people what they cannot do, what I could do, so I can help them. Mm-hmm. Not like just type it into AI, write this, and then copy and paste it, right?
Right.
I mean, there's entire websites out there that are entirely AI generated. There's no human involved with them.
I know.
Like, all the content on it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's getting kind of crazy. I mean, you could either use it to your advantage or disadvantage. So,
Jacob, eventually, eventually you may be replaced with AI for social media. And by eventually, I mean very rapidly. Like, really, to replace your job, most of it at least. All you would really need is something where you put videos in, it edits it, which AI can do parts of now, it's just not reliable enough or good enough to do what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Then it just has to upload it, which is a pretty consistent procedure, and you can type descriptions and stuff, technically can, with AI.
Yeah.
And then post it, which can be done with whatever software you're using to post to all the different places.
That is true, but AI, from what I've seen, their editing is like, they can't even like properly subtitle.
No, they're not. They're not as good as you yet. They're not as consistent. This is why I pay you so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't, because
look up there's a YouTuber. Go ahead, sorry.
The AI won't be able to know when to make cuts if you don't tell it. And if you tell every single part where it has to make cuts, it will take more time than just giving it to a social media manager.
Right.
So, but I believe that in the next, I'd say maybe 6-7 years, that is a potential problem. But by the next 6-7 years, I'm going to get my money out of social media and move it somewhere else, right? I'm not planning, like, obviously, as soon as, like, I see that AI is going to take over social media in the next 4-5 months, I'm probably just going to I've made my money and I'm going to get out, right?
And I will warn you of this with that, which shouldn't be a big deal, but I will warn you about it just in case you, just for in 5 years from now, when you're waiting for it to be 4 to 5 months. Things change slowly and then suddenly.
Yeah.
How people, one guy was asked, how did you go bankrupt? And he said, slowly, then suddenly. Things are going slow, and then going slow, and then it goes suddenly.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
Just
if I make
random warning.
if I make my money where I want to make my money in social media management, which is a good amount, right? To just the whole purpose of the social media management is just to get through my teen years. It's not like my passion and what I've always been wanting to do, because in reality, you know, I still really like, you know, doing social media management, but it's not something it's gonna stick around till I'm 29 or 30, right? It's not something.
If my parents were here, they would be laughing at that. But that's besides the point.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty. It's not like. I'm not really worried about AI right now. It's like people who should be worried about AI right now is people who took really long in art, or copy, what's it called? You know, writing, those kind of things should be worried about right now in AI.
You say to the author.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, Devin.
Which is kind of fair.
To be fair, AI can't technically know, because AI can write books theoretically, but they cannot write books completely originally, even though they can. But you have to tell them a story, because there's no.
Yeah, you have to first of all come up with the idea, and second of all, no AI is going to get all the little details. Like in my most recent published book, The Garage. You have no idea how many little things there are, little details that point. We have the mayor in here, which represents all the governments that always try to steal my money just because they don't like me.
Yeah.
Or just because they want money. Probably both.
Yeah.
You just don't get all of the little details. And for some things, like if you just want a story, all right, that's not as big of a deal. Even if it's not going to be a coherent story.
Especially like a kid's story. We're not ages from 5
kid's
to
story it can
10,
do.
5 to 9.
But an AI is never going to be able to write a book
full books, no.
as coherent as Atlas Shrugged, let alone with as much put into it as Atlas Shrugged.
You'd have to tell it all the details.
Yeah, and at that point you might as well write most of the book.
Exactly. Right.
Because, well, you will be.
I mean, what else can AI just not replace, really? Would be hard to, at least.
I gotta take off, guys. I'll see you, Devin and Ethan, in Columbus on Wednesday.
Oh, see you there.
See ya.
Bye.
We're going to talk to our legislators. And we found out this morning that our mom, me and Ethan, our mom is going to be speaking tomorrow on the House, I think the House floor, about a water bill that we're trying to get passed. Or anti-water bill? I don't know, whatever.
I don't know if it's the water. I think it is.
You guys have a management team, right? You guys do have a management team.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a team. Trust me. You can only manage about 50 units on your own. Like 2 people, you can get around 50 units. But then after that, you have to hire people. And there's been exceptions, but it's very rare. That's why most people get stuck at around 50 units, 30 to 50.
I wouldn't, I like real estate, but when it comes to having to deal with all the tenant issues and all all the small little problems, then it starts to get a little bit more annoying, right? But when you get the management, I guess they kind of deal with that. How much of a cut does your management take?
So, our management company, and I'm going to go based off memory here, but if I remember correctly, it's the first month of rent. So, when we first move somebody in, because we have a bunch of additional costs and everything for advertising, app processing, and all that, we keep 60 or 80% of the first month's rent.
Okay.
Then, I think it's
10.
10 or 20% of like the regular month's rent fee.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. It's very rare that we have like extra fees or anything. Like there's no bookkeeping fee.
Okay.
Like if there's a maintenance issue, you're going to be charged for like what the contractor charges plus like a few 10% of that maybe.
You know
But
what I
like
hate?
pretty much everything's included.
You know
Go
what I
ahead.
hate? Hidden fees.
Yeah, we don't really have any of those.
Like in anything though. Like hidden fees in
Yeah.
anything. Like all of a sudden you're like pay like let's just say like you're paying like $15 or something. Then it turns out after everything, all the taxes and like fees and everything, it's like $25. It's so annoying, right?
Oh, trust me, it gets better. Wait till you buy a car. Because you would think, all right, I gotta buy a car, the car payment's a couple hundred a month. All right, so I have 1,000 in the bank. That should be good for a little bit. No, don't. You just wait until you have an $800 for your first year of insurance. Oh, hey, pay $500 to learn how to drive for the courses. Not because you actually need to learn,
Yeah.
but because the state makes you. Oh, hey, don't forget to buy license plates. There's a few. Trust me, I'm there.
I know. Those are like the worst fees. I mean,
Especially
that's
anything
why
you
I
have to do with
tried to
government.
keep my social media manager without any hidden fees. Like
And I
that's why,
appreciate that.
like, if I were to charge you for everything that I've done, like paid for this month, it kind of came down to like $200 already, extra for you. Right.
Wow.
So it's like, I'm just trying. Some things are one-time purchases. Some things are monthly-based subscriptions. I try to keep everything in a spreadsheet, though. So, you know, everything's organized. Yeah. I mean, recently, organization's a big part when it comes to my social media management, right? Because especially when you start getting, like, 3 or more clients. Like, I'm not there yet, but, like, already at 2 stuff is getting, like, mixed up. Like, I can't find this file somewhere. Oh no, where is
You
it?
need to
Who
have
sent this to me?
you need to have like just on your desktop, your documents, whatever.
I have
Social media
just,
management as one file.
no, I have
And
just
then
like a
in that
little
file,
folder, and then it just expands out in my folder. And that's just what I do.
yeah. Well, in the folder you have client number 1, client number 2, MIT,
That's what I did.
security people.
That's what I did.
Okay. And then you have to always keep the system organized, otherwise you're never going to make it.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm probably never gonna charge any fees off of my regular, subscription price. But I am eventually gonna like bump up. Like for some months, I might go up like 5%. Just because $800 for the amount of work I'm doing, you have to admit that's pretty cheap, right?
It's pretty good
when
compared
you
to
see
the.
something for $800 in social media management, you think there's like 20 hidden fees in it, right?
Yeah. Well, actually, $800 is like. So my parents are like. I know people are paying like $1,000 a month.
But they're not
or
getting as much work.
yearly. Well, I mean, they're doing different work, but I think about the same because they're doing a video every day. And I don't know if they're doing posts. But I know they're doing one of those Instagram videos every day.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
I remember. Yeah, so and there's that, but they also have a proven track record. Like they can show you, all right, here's 5 accounts we've done, and they all have. They went from just like 2,000
that's
followers
what I'm trying to build up with
50,000.
this like MIT thing and everything, right? I'm trying to build up that.
We will be a big, we will happily shout you out if you're getting us enough people.
Because I really just want you guys to kind of help me out. Plus, when I signed the cybersecurity company, that one's gonna be huge. Because I'm managing a huge. They work with like United Airlines and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's big, right? So when I could say then I manage this company, this company, this company. Here's their growth. Here's how I can help you. Then starts getting a little bit better. Right.
Right.
Trying to think. What else could we talk about? I had a topic, but I forgot about it. We're doing pretty good today with keep speaking.
We're kind of doing that. All right. So let's talk about this in general or for MIT. Either way.
Yeah.
Marketing and branding, like having a strong presence in social media.
Yeah.
How do we effectively get more of that? How do we?
So here's a nice thing, right? So here's something I offer, like I bundle that I guarantee almost no other social media manager does. Is I also offer what's it called, like replies, like comments, and like presence inside the community, with my premium plan, and I believe also with my pro plan, right? I bundle all of that together, which like most social media managers will not do for you, right?
Okay.
I think it's interaction managers. I think something like that. That's like a whole separate thing, right? But I bundle it with my, because like I don't want you having to pay for social media management. Then also like I want to have like just one big bundle that I could kind of like just pile in all for you, obviously at a cost, but it works.
Oh.
Right.
Right.
So that was like my whole goal,
Okay.
like a big bundle of stuff. Like I basically combined all the social media manager roles into one. Because there's a lot. There's like 3 or 4 different roles of
Right.
social media manager.
And you're doing each of those, which saves me time and money, which I appreciate.
Because also, I'm doing editing, thumbnails, management, interaction, replies. I'm doing everything, right? Most social media managers will only give you like one of the categories, like especially like the bigger ones. Also, eventually, I'm thinking about also doing marketing, but that's kind of out of my ballpark now. Like Facebook ads, Google ads.
And
I don't think MIT is gonna need that though.
I'm actually a pro at Google Ads and Facebook ads. I have 97 optimized Google ads for my website.
Oh, that's cool. So the Google ads, do they show up in YouTube?
I don't think so. You have to run a different type of ad for that. Google ads for like search engine ads. As long as your website is good SEO, and then you do the tags correctly. So I spent about a week on my targeting and everything, and analyzing my data, and then I was appearing top of every search, even closely related to what I do.
Oh wow, that's good. Yeah, I have to optimize SEO.
Take notes from him, and then let's get that started.
I might have to hop in a private call with Lucian.
Yeah.
Eventually, like.
Lucian, teach us your ways.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to DM you.
Hey, and Lucian, I don't know if you care or anything about this, but I'd say that if you're helping us, there could easily be some sort of administrative role if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely all in for this because I'm really into the whole young entrepreneur thing. Because where I live, basically, especially in the UK, there's literally nothing. Like, I'm gonna be trying to host some events soon.
Yeah.
I recently joined Sigma Squared, which is basically the world's leading founders under 26, and it's basically a massive group worldwide of entrepreneurs under 20. It expands a bit broader than this. But yeah, I definitely want to promote it more because there's hardly any support groups or anything. Especially even online, there's hardly anything. So I definitely want to get more promoted.
That explains why we have quite a few UK members on here.
Yeah.
It's like, why do we have so many UK people? Because there's nothing. And I mean, there isn't really much anywhere for anybody. Because, like, I know there's occasionally, like, a kids group at some of these real estate events, but more often than not, it's glorified babysitting.
Yeah. I mean, what else? I was going to mention something. We need a website, just like, because I know you guys have the Clear Sky Trainer, but it doesn't, it just has a page about MIT. We need like a whole MIT website. It's not too expensive. I might get one for you guys.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not entirely sure. And we also need a better, like, a good handle, a good website. Like, MIT is kind of taken, I'm guessing.
It is.
And Millionaires in Training is both long and probably taken. And also, Millionaire It and Millionaires IT still just don't have quite the same ring to it.
Yeah. We need, like, I don't want to do rebranding and everything already, because we're not even a month in, and I already created all, like, the social accounts and everything. I had to get my logo rebranded after, like, 3 weeks, because it sucked. And now it's this one that I'm wearing on my shirt right now. I mean, the MIT logo, I must admit, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah. Well, the logo is like, it's perfect. It's exactly what we want. It's professional but fun. It's got great colors. It gives the message across. It's grammatically correct, more or less. It just
Where'd you
works
guys get the
well.
logo? Where'd you guys get the logo?
I made it on some website that I happened.
Oh, I thought you got it.
Yeah, I made it.
Looked good.
I have no idea what font or anything. I really should have gotten those things while I was on there. I didn't.
You didn't get the font or anything?
I'm not entirely sure where I even made it, but it was some website.
When I make logos for people, I take it, right? I take their logo and I make like 10 variations of it with like animations and everything, right? Because so it looks good, like, so you can use it not only in intros, you can use it on your website, you can use it in different colorways, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, there might be, like, I don't know, I might be making something up here, but I would bet that there's a website where you can put in an image or something and it will find the font.
You could probably just put in the image in ChatGPT. Wait, what font is this?
I don't think you can't put images in ChatGPT.
Oh.
Sadly.
Hey guys.
But yeah.
Is it possible I can ask a question, or sorry?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
There's this guy. I was hearing this guy. He sounded like he knows. There's this guy in the voice channel that I don't know. I mean, there's only a couple people, but he said he was part of something under 26 people.
Yeah.
Tell him. Could that guy? What's your name?
Lucian.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi. What's your name?
Lucian.
Lucian, could you tell me a little bit about like your personal development and how you got how you really like became successful at doing something?
Yeah, of course. So basically, it all started really when I was 12 years old. I had a big passion for like 3D design and stuff. So I would spend like almost every day after school developing on Roblox and stuff. I remember making like my first like school project was like the Victorians. I made like a 3D model of a Victorian house for it. And then from there, I was like sort of doing small little freelance jobs for people. So people like pay me to make like a house or something. And then I kept doing that. And it really took off when I actually made this sort of like a beach game. And I thought, oh, why not just... it got a bit boring, so I decided to sell it. And I managed to auction it off about £4,000. So I thought, yeah, there's definitely money here. I started it off, and then after that, I made a sort of a little store online, just using like a sort of a Shopify store for me and my friends, selling stuff. And then that got even better. And then one of my friends suggested to me, like, why don't we open this to the public? So that's when I made my own website, did all that. From there, I've been working on it almost every day. I spent my free periods at school working on my business, growing it. I do a lot of my advertising through Discord. And then I found about this Sigma Squared thing because I was in it was just in a random Discord chat. There's a guy from Miami University called Blake who mentioned it, and it really sparked my interest because I already built a business. I've become quite successful with it, but I wanted to sort of chat to other people. So it just so happened that when he told me about it, they had the like autumn opening for it. So that's when I applied for that. You do a application, and then interview. Actually, you have to get nominated first, but to get nominated, you just email them saying, "Can I be nominated?" And they go, "Yeah, sure," as long as you meet the requirements. And then yeah, you go for an application, interview, 3 interviews, and it's really cool actually because all the interviews, what they do, they look through you. They know exactly what you do. So I got paired with a venture capitalist who invests in gaming companies, another guy who owned a mobile game development company, and a woman who worked in finance technology in Germany. So it was actually really interesting because in the interviews, I was actually speaking to one of them, and one of the games I wanted to provide a service for was actually one of his clients. So I was actually making connections within an interview. And then from there, you get selected on a board, and then you get in. But yeah, it was a really the people in there are amazing. They do like weekly events, so you got like chapters. So I'm the UK chapter as well as Web3 chapter. The meetings you create, and they also do a yearly summit. So this year's summit is Nova School of Business in Portugal, and they're gonna get guys like Bill Gates, Richard Branson there to do talks. But yeah, it's been really interesting because I've sort of got to a market which is really niche and really unmonetized. I sort of did it just to help out my friends, but then it just took off. Yeah, it's sort of taught me a lot through the whole time I've been doing it. I started off with literally no knowledge about how to run a business or anything, and now I'm looking at raising $25 million in capital, getting my first pre-seed investment, and going to Silicon Valley next year. So yeah, and that's all in just under 2 years. So it's been a very rapid journey.
Nice.
Dude, that's so impressive. Oh my god, I'm so jealous, man. Here I am, sleeping in my car, working my ass off trying to get something off the ground, and then there's you, who's got everything off the ground. It's like, oh, what's the next step? You know, how good it must feel so good. Like, wow, that's so impressive. Like,
Thanks.
so it's like, you probably have gone through a lot of like trials and stuff, but I mean, dude, you're really fortunate to find like something that you just like clicked with immediately. Like you're just good at.
Yeah.
I can already tell you're just good at using the internet and computers and stuff, and things just like latch onto you, and your brain just works with that stuff way better. So it's wow, I'm like really impressed. What the heck? You're like 19, right?
17.
You're younger than me. I'm 19. I'm like, what the heck, man? What have I been doing, man? Wow, I'm really impressed though.
You just didn't know the right people. You weren't the right person, and so you weren't doing the right things, and so you didn't get the right thing. You gotta be, and then gotta do, and then you'll have.
Wait, Lucien, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
When you mentioned that beach game that you auctioned off for 4,000, how old were you when you did that?
I was about 14.
14, nice. That's cool. So, that's really cool. Yeah, I might need to talk about you with the SEO scores and everything.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Improve my.
So you're a digital marketer too. You know how to digital market. You know how to Google Ads. You know how to search engine optimize website. So wow, you just learned everything yourself. That's so impressive. I had to pay a guy to do the SEO for me on my website, and we're still doing the testing part. Like I'm not good with computers, even though I've been around them.
Yeah, a lot of people really trying to sell themselves with SEO and be like, oh, I can be an SEO specialist. But my dad, his whole life wanted to run a business, but then because of like complications in his younger life, he never really got to do it. So he's now actually my chief financial officer and manages all my accountants and stuff for me. But he helps me a lot with that. But the SEO, I actually just learned it from looking at a few blogs, watching a few videos, and I just did it all myself because once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. It's just keywords, phrases, and you can actually use AI for it now. I've been talking to loads of people. They've been using AI to sort of summarize paragraphs into keywords and use them for SEO. It's also just stuff like people just don't know about like metadata, photo metadata, meta tags. So putting tags in your images or actually YouTube videos is one of the best SEOs, because when I did a YouTube sponsorship on how to sell Roblox assets, when someone now types in Roblox assets, because YouTube videos get promoted first, that's now top above everything. Even though I'm not top of the list of Roblox assets, my video is, and that's what people see first.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah,
you are really good at that. What the heck?
I use vidIQ for my SEO for my YouTube videos. They're good for just like optimizing your tags and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we have the
not...
person.
Hey, Devin.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was about to say. So we have people that know how to run businesses. We have the guy that was creative enough to start this whole thing. We have the people that can keep it going. We got the people that can make the YouTube videos and the social media stuff about it, and we have the people that can do the digital marketing. How have we not exploded yet? We need to
I know, right? No,
yeah,
I gotta figure out a way, bro. I gotta figure out a way.
Yeah.
I'll
We need
through.
a board of We need a board of directors.
What does that mean? Like board of directors.
So, instead of having president and then 20 vice presidents, because it feels like we're going to get there, we'll have the president and then 1 or 2 vice presidents, and then the general the general the social media person, if that isn't you forever. Have somebody for that. The social media marketing person.
I could do that if you want.
Person that runs the meeting.
I could do that on the Discord.
But
do I still get to stay
and then the people that stand above and beyond all the others, those are the people that get the vice president. But then the rest of the people are on the board, which is still highly prestigious, awesome, really helps out the server and everything else. But that is have a differentiation between the board and then the vice president that stands out above the rest. I don't know. Or maybe vice? I'm going against this.
Do I get to stay vice?
You'll probably stay vice. You're standing out enough. We might bump Ethan down to the board though.
Oh. Ethan needs to step up.
I'm guessing.
I mean, to be fair, I did help you a lot with the MIT the Minecraft server and all the Discord and everything.
Yeah. And I offered help, but you didn't want my help.
Yeah, hopefully. Ethan, we need to keep you on voice.
Way and not I'm asking you what I can help with, and you're like, oh, nothing, and then you say that I don't help. I'm trying to help, and you're not letting me.
We need to figure out something that Ethan could do. Ethan, what are you good at?
Push-ups.
I don't know.
I'm good at push-ups. I something that only you could do.
Something only I could.
1,000 push-ups.
He could do 1,000 push-ups.
In a day.
row. Oh, in a day. Okay.
Yes, that's the normal punishment amount.
Okay. I mean, how much?
I feel like that question is so. It's just that incomplete thought. What is something you can do that everyone else can't do?
That's true.
I feel like everyone can do. There's somebody that can do everything that you can do.
Yeah. Well,
Someone
something
can do.
That's
Can't do everything yourself. There's got to be something I can help with. What that is, I don't know. That's why I was asking you. Do you want promoting? Do you want help editing? Do you want help, I don't know, writing scripts or ideas?
Me? You want help me?
You, anyone. I don't.
All right. I mean, I could have you help me edit. I mean, I need editors right now.
Is this help editing for MIT or?
MIT, yeah, primarily MIT probably for you.
Okay.
I mean, just I first have to see your editing though.
I mean, I'm not
better than minor errands.
Teach me how to edit properly because I think you're better at that than I am.
Okay, because my whole thing is quality, right? And Aaron's editing quality is really good. He literally went from okay editing to really good editing in a span of 2 months because I taught him, right?
Then because I've tried to edit. You could look on. You don't know that. Okay. I can't.
I will. I have editing softwares I could give you for free. and like good ones, like premium ones, right? I will just call me later today or tomorrow, okay?
I
I'll
don't know
figure out.
today, and also I'm going tomorrow.
Okay, just whatever.
See if you can call him sometime.
Yeah.
We'll do it tonight.
Yeah, okay. That'll probably be the best for me also. I need editors and like, are you good at thumbnail making?
It depends. I've tried making a thumbnail before. I couldn't get the pixels right, but now that I know more about that, I should be able to make a thumbnail.
Okay.
What kind of thumbnail? Like a YouTube thumbnail or?
YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could definitely, look into, we'll definitely talk today. And also, will you be willing to edit on my channel?
If I have time, maybe.
Okay. Good enough for me. Like, if I send you a clip over, like a 2-minute clip, will you be able to edit it down? It'll take you around maybe like an hour. If you get time.
Or I can probably.
Because, like, see, the only thing I really like, if the person is, like, this is what I'm mainly looking for in an editor. Number one is, if they're under 18, homeschooled. That's one big thing for me. Aaron's homeschooled, I'm homeschooled, you're homeschooled, right? So you pass that,
Why is
right?
that a big thing?
Mhm.
I'm just curious. Why is that a big thing?
Because their schedules are a lot more open. Like,
Well, I am the wrong person to do if you're looking for that.
I know. That's why I was about to mention that second schedule, right? Because when people go to school, and let's just say they leave at 3, right? And if they're at school until 3, then they want to hang out with friends. They want to do other stuff, right? And they
don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. So. Yeah.
No, we're just at work until 4.
Huh? Yeah.
I said no. We're just at work until 4.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah, but like if Ethan doesn't have anything to do, then he could ask us. Ask me, right?
I'm not a reliable editor, but I might, like, if you just send me a short that I could do in like an hour or so, then I might be able to do that. You'll have to like teach me what are some things that you do, because I'm not very good at editing. Haven't done it that much.
Okay. Okay, then I could teach you my ways a little bit when.
Hey, this is just my take on that. Again, I'm not telling you what to think. It's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I think finding a hungry co student is actually better in my opinion, because they'll make time to do something like that, especially if it's their major and they're going to school for that.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Like, I understand. I see where you're coming from about time commitment.
Yeah.
Don't you limit yourself one way or another. Look into everybody, and then just the people that happen to have open schedules, homeschool or not.
So, okay, here's like my whole story. I'm gonna do a short 3-minute story, right? Here's my whole story on how I met Aaron, right? So I actually met him at the last 3-day at the last real estate conference, right? So he was there with his parents, and then I sit down, he sits down. We didn't know each other, but we just sat next to each other, like, hey, what's up? Because, like, there's usually a lot of kids that show up there, so I'm like, so he was, like, the only one, right? So I start talking to him. He tells me he does a lot of animation. He's really good at animation, okay? Not 3D animation, just 2D animation, right? Drawings. So I'm like, that's cool. I'm actually looking, because I actually had an editor before Aaron, but he wasn't the best, let's just say, right? And then I'm like, are you willing to try editing on my software, right? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll give it a try, right? He wasn't really familiar with, like, editing, necessarily. So then, right, first week or 2 are kind of rough. He doesn't really know much about, like, editing in general. He's just, like, starting off, right? But he's solid, right? So I'm like, I'm paying him a couple bucks a day there for editing some short clips and stuff, right? Because he wasn't the best. So then, a couple weeks later, I actually met him like 3 months ago, 2.5 maybe, and a couple weeks later he starts getting like, really good, right? So I start like paying him more and stuff, and now he's at a point where he could like, I send him a clip and it's like practically like perfect without revisions, and he's only 11. Aaron's only 11.
Wow.
So
That
I have to
surprising
admit,
amount of stuff.
I am very proud of like Aaron in terms of like his like editing and like his progression, and also a huge advantage was that he gets homeschooled. So, you know, that's one thing, right? What else? I mean, yeah. So like Aaron.
Pretty crap.
Yeah. Like, so like Austin said, how you should look for like people who actually do editing. Like Aaron wasn't really an editor; it's just like something he did sometimes on the side, right? But now he's developed to be like a really good editor because I taught him a little bit, right? And next time, I'll honestly probably have like somebody else if I'm trying to teach them. I'd probably just send him over to Aaron. So like even like. If Ethan were, like, I'd probably still teach him myself. But, like, honestly, I'd send him over to Aaron. He edits better than me now. I don't edit as good as Aaron.
What?
Aaron edits a lot better than me. Like, at first I was better. 4 or 5 weeks go by and he's, like, 2 times better than me. Right?
Nice.
So, that kid, like, he learns really fast. He's really cool.
Being able to learn things quickly and adapt is a very useful skill.
Yeah, learning and adapting. That's one thing, right? I mean, what else can I say? Okay.
Good. We could start wrapping up the meeting. It is 5:30.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, 5:30 my time.
It's 4:30 for me. What time zones are you guys in? Because Austin, you're in Western, right? Because you're in California.
Pacific.
Austin is in Pacific
Oh.
Central. We're in Eastern. Oh, I don't know what you're on.
I'm Central. And then Lucian probably has like a completely different time zone compared to us.
Yeah, it's like it's 10:30 for me right now.
I know, right? I mean, you know, I went to Poland recently, so, you know, it was fun, but, you know, the time zones are like 7 hours off. I believe UK 6 hours off, and Poland's like 7. So, yeah. Okay. Devin, if you still have time, please call me after this because I have a couple.
We might have to call you when we get home, but yeah,
we'll talk
to you.
I have like a lot of questions for you about like server and like social media and stuff. Because I was going to initially prep you today for the whole entire week, so you don't have to make anything for the next week. That's what I did with Aaron today. That I spent like my whole day on social media management today. I was just like prepping Aaron for the whole entire week, so he has his videos made up for the whole entire week. I was gonna do that with you, but you clearly don't have time. So, call me when you get home. I'll try to.
Oh, I should warn you. Just kind of as a general rule, Mondays and the first couple of days and the last day of the month, and the last Friday of the month are like my busiest days. It's going to be much harder to contact me then. I know I might tease that on Monday. I set that up before I took control of the office.
Okay. So listen, when you get home, what time will you guys get home?
5:45 or 6 o'clock most likely.
Okay, so soon.
If not sooner.
Okay, so how long will you have when you get home?
Pretty much. Well, frankly, I'm probably going to be walking the dog, which is probably the easiest. Here, give me a second. Let me look this up. Alright, so that doesn't matter, but right, so I don't know, it depends. I could probably talk for an hour without too many issues.
Okay, so I just want your whole entire like video schedule to be planned out for the next week, so I don't have to. So we don't have to worry about that for the next week, and the rest.
Just
I can
so
do
you
by
know,
myself.
for the next, for this week's videos or whatever, let's have at least one if there's something good, or like a couple
I
of
have
videos.
a lot of videos from here. I can do a lot of stuff from here.
Let's get like at least 2 about AI if we can pull those from that, and not like 2 right next to each other, but like one AI video this week, one AI video next week. The AI is the big enough thing that should get some hits.
I don't know if you've seen the post for today. I don't know if you've seen the post for today, but it's basically an updated boss room and like another caption. Just kind of explaining it. It wasn't very. It was kind of similar to the last one. It's a little bit different. That was kind of cool. So yeah.
Yeah, and let's talk about some more posts we can do.
And let's also talk about because I have a lot of stuff to talk about with the Minecraft server over the past week, what I found, okay? Okay. So let's just start wrapping it up. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today. Thank you, Austin, Lucian, Ethan, Devin, and me. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. And I think that's the end, right? Okay. There's Ethan again. Bye!
And we're back.
Bye.
Who tuned in today. Thank you, Austin, Lucian, Ethan, Devin, and me. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. And I think that's the end, right? Okay. There's Ethan again. Bye!
And we're back.